welcome to the show. This is hashtag What's the Dealio on the weekend on Touch FM. And basically, for me at this point in life, I'm turning 25 this year. Thank Jesus. I believe that where a series of probabilities come together. At the end of the day, know it consciously or unconsciously, we are all affecting each other's lives on a daily basis. And when it comes to something like success, we've all collectively decided this is what success is, without really sitting down and asking ourselves, wait a minute, but what do you think success is? We've already been imprinted in high school that this is what success looks like, so you need to get it, you need to run towards it, because success has one letter in that people constantly remind you of, and that's the letter U, because they keep on telling you, no, success is how you can be better than everyone. Success is when you reach a certain amount of money. When it comes down to the whole U in success, I had to constantly revisit that. Every single year, 2014, 2015, 2016, and it kept on going up until the point where you get so frustrated and you get so caught up in trying to be successful, trying to be what people want you to be, that you forget what you want to be. You forget who you are. You forget what you want to do. You forget the you in success. Define success for us in a way that makes sense to us, in a way that makes us feel celebrated, which makes us feel like we are doing something positive, not just for ourselves, but for the next generation, for the generation in front of us, and for the generation next to us. You don't even realize that you waking up in the morning and putting on clothes is an achievement. We're constantly looking at our lives and we're no longer being grateful for the small things that we're achieving, because we want to be specific. We want to be, if I'm 25 and I am a colored male, I need to have XYZ. Stop doing that. Stop making yourself fit into a box, because you're not a box. You're not just one thing. There is so much more to who you are, and as long as we don't see that, we're always going to be one step behind from who we truly can be. Don't allow your age to box you into a specific genre. Don't allow your gender to box you into a certain genre. And I was talking to a friend of mine about this recently, and they were like, Rodelio, why is it that like you really are like sometimes like a guy and sometimes you're like a girl? Like gender roles are just non-real to me nowadays. We want to categorize people, we want to label people, we want to make people easier to understand so that we don't have to actually spend time to get to know people anymore. Gender is not something that should be confining people into specific areas of life, because for too long we've allowed this to happen. For too long we've told ourselves you're only allowed to be these things. You're only allowed to be exactly just this. Who you are on the inside here and who you are in here, you know who that is. And we've been taught and conditioned to be afraid of that person. You've been taught to fear yourself. You've been taught to like be afraid of the imagination that you've got. Back when we were kids, anything was possible. The older you become, the more the world has an expectation on you, the more the world puts like a timer on your life. It gives you the idea that if you don't reach certain goals or certain achievements at specific intervals in your life, you're failing at life. When you start to realize that age is really just a number. Age doesn't define who you are or what you are or where you're going in life. It's just like an indicator to tell you like, hey, just wanted to let you know, sir, but you are 25 this year. Thank you for checking in. Have a great time. Bye. That's it. That's all it is. There's nothing else to it. Like age does not define anything. For me personally, if I feel like today I want to put on a pair of high heels and strut my stuff because it makes me feel powerful, I'm going to do that. I feel like I want to go and play touchies with some like random people that I don't know and that'll probably beat me at the game. I'm going to do it because I don't have to limit myself. We're supposed to be allowing ourselves to step outside of these boxes, step outside of these gender norms, the age norms, and all of these things. Just sit down and read your life story first, and then rewrite it in a way that you feel satisfied. If you cannot sit down and answer the why in your life, if you can't say why it is that you're doing what you're doing, you're not going to move forward. I've come to a point where I can say that I love myself, I appreciate myself, and I just enjoy being Rodelio Lewis. I like waking up in the morning and seeing myself in the mirror and saying like, dang boy, you beautiful. Nobody else has to do that for me. I'm very appreciative when people do it because I can affirm that beauty and that love in myself for myself already. But hearing somebody else do it as well, it's nice. But when people don't do that, why do I feel upset? You don't have to feel upset because again, if you can't generate happiness for yourself without other people validating it, without other people going and saying, oh no, you know, we appreciated what you're doing, or none of that matters. You matter. And as long as you can't make yourself matter to yourself, nobody else on this earth will do that for you. Do this by doing an affirmation, if you need to do this by keeping a gratitude journal, whatever process you need to follow. If you need to learn from somebody else, learn from somebody else. But today, take that moment and understand that you are on a journey. You are on a journey of life. You're trying to learn something new about yourself. You're trying to understand something new about yourself. Don't look at the rest of the world and ask the rest of the world, okay, at 25, where were you? What were you achieving? What were you doing? How did you... If you want to learn from other people, learn from them. That's good, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. We should be learning from each other instead of comparing ourselves. Use someone else's life journey as a testament to fuel you to do more for you. Because when you do more for you, you are able to do more for others. Nobody has to accept you but you. As long as you're sitting down and you're waiting for people to accept you, to appreciate you, to validate you, you're not going to move forward. You're going to be anchored in the same spot in your life for the rest of your life. Stop allowing yourself to be anchored by other people's opinions, because it's not them doing that to you. It's you sitting down saying, yes, I want to be anchored. Yes, I want to be in this position. Yes, I want other people to tell me that I'm good enough. If you keep doing that, you're not going to move forward. Make the decision to stop letting other people's yeses define you. Say yes to what it is that you want in life, and understand that anything else that's in your life is something that you said yes to. If you're in a place that you're not happy, stand up for yourself and tell yourself, yes, I am moving out of this situation. Yes, I am moving away from these individuals that make me unhappy. Stop letting yourself sit in places that you don't want to be in. Stop letting yourself blame other people for your decisions. Because if you're not happy, it's you. It's you. You're the one that says, yes, I want to be like this. Yes, I want to feel like this. Deep down, you validate why you are where you are today. For some reason, you have validated it enough times inside of you to sit where you're sitting. Validate yourself enough to move out of it and move above it.